Hello, welcome. Oh my gosh, we're live. Welcome to Worldschool Summit 2024. We are back. This is our second year. Now, I need you to bear with me for 10 seconds as we navigate the tech, because Facebook, as you probably will know, have changed their rules around streaming into groups. And so we're just on the page at the moment, and I want to move this stream into the group. Let's see how we do that. This is our first session, so I know. For those on the replay, I promise we're not gonna be long. Worldschool Summit. All right, great. Welcome to Worldschool Summit. Okay, now that we know how to do that, it will be a lot more seamless next time. How long did we take? Let's get back here. Only a minute. Woohoo! Welcome. So for those of you who do not know me, my name is Annalise, and I have been homeschooling my children for nearly 2.5 years. And last year we decided that we would try Worldschooling. And so I decided to host the Worldschool Summit and bring together experts in homeschooling and travel with kids and business. And that is my background. It's business, it's live events. And so this made sense for me to give it a go. And we had the best time. We had over 1,000 people join us. We had 30 speakers, and we had so much fun. And then over the last few months, people have been asking, let's bring it back. So here we are. So let's make it an annual thing. So our first trip into Worldschooling was this year. We tried 2 months of living in Asia to see whether traveling with 4 children is actually really romantic and fun and exciting, or a complete nightmare. And for us, we really enjoyed the process, and we enjoyed learning a lot about ourselves, and we loved being in another country. And so next year we are going to do that for 6 months of the year. And so we are going to continue our Worldschooling journey. And the reason that I can do that is because I've run my own business for 7 years, and it has been our family income for 6 of those. So that is what this summit is about, because when we decide to homeschool or when we decide to travel, not many of us are blessed with having employment that will accommodate that, right? That is location independent, that's time independent. And so many of us have to start our own businesses in order to have that ultimate time, location freedom. And that's what I want to empower more people to do, because the business for me has allowed me to have my husband home. It has allowed me to have my 4 children home. We get to live life on our terms and design our days and our weeks and determine where we are. Like I mentioned, next year we're away for 6 months, which means that it's not a holiday, right? What we are doing is we are going to go and live 1 month in one country, in one location most of the time, or even more than 1 month. And the reason is that, one, it means that we don't have to pack up and down. Packing up with 6 of us, honestly, it takes a whole day, but that's another story. For us, it's about setting a little bit of roots down there, maybe not roots, but at least getting kind of comfortable, and finding the favorite coffee shop and the favorite noodle guy, and making connections, relationships with the people in the spaces, and really learning about it, and not just seeing some pretty sights and having this whirlwind trip. And yes, there's a place for all of that sightseeing and stuff as well. But with 4 kids, when we are trying to also work, so I'm working as normal, a few hours a day, we're homeschooling pretty much as normal, decreased, because we're doing all of this learning as we explore and all of that. But we see it as we're pulling up our life here and planting it down there for a month, and then, or more than 1 month, as it will be next year. So that is what Worldschooling is for me, and the joy that brings me, and the fact that I get to do with that with my family, because I did not come from wealth. I did not come from, that was definitely not my norm when I was growing up. And so to be able to start a business that supports the life that I want to live and have that life actually be able to be international and travel and have my whole family with me is like, I'm beyond grateful for that. And I want to share that with whoever wants to have that, because I truly believe that we get to have whatever we want. There is a dog going bananas. I'm not sure if you can hear it. Hopefully not. Anyway, so I truly do want that for every person who wants that. Your version of freedom, I believe that you can have it. Can you have it tomorrow? Probably not. And yes, I recognize that there is privilege in this. I recognize that, so many things, but also this has come from hard work as well. This is not luck. This is not gifted. This is not come easy. This is 7 years of building a business and multiple years of planning and going, okay, no, we're going to do this. And it's small steps that has led me to here. And that's what we can do. And that's what this summit is about, is to help you on that journey so that we can learn from other people, so that you can learn faster than we did, right? And that's the beauty of collective. That is like, we are definitely stronger together. The rising tide definitely raises all the boats. And that is what excites me so much about the summit. So thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting us, for leaning in, for saying yes to that little voice inside yourself that wants more, right? And allow yourself to want that more, because you truly do get to have it. So let me just give you a little bit of a rundown about what's going to happen over the summit. We are going to be live. The schedule is available on the website, worldschool.au/summit. So you'll be able to see the schedule there. It's Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time, just to be really confusing. So basically Sydney, Melbourne time. I know for a lot of you on the other side of the world, many of you are tuning in from other places. It's evening already for you. That's okay. The replays are going to be available for a whole week. And if you want them forever and you want to get the business bundle, and actually I'll talk more about that later, but it's an online course. It is training with me. There's a planning strategy session. If you want support in like kickstarting your Worldschool journey, and you get to keep all of these sessions forever, then it is $97. That's available on the website. You can upgrade to VIP at any time and you'll get that option. All of those videos then will be ready for you for next week up in the portal. So that is that. So check out the schedule, do the time difference. But again, you don't have to be live. Last year, most people weren't live just because of the global nature of this. Feel free to tune in at any time over the next week. So for this week only until Sunday, like midnight, Monday morning, next week, we will have everything live. You can tune in. There's over 15 sessions. And so enjoy them. And I know every single one of the speakers are really happy to connect. So make sure that you DM them, follow them, figure out how you can learn more from them. Our speakers have been really carefully selected to people who are living what they're teaching, whether that is they're homeschooling educators and they're experts at that because they've been doing it and living it, or they are traveling with children, or they are on the business side. So I'm going to always speak to the business side because I consider myself very, very new to the homeschooling, world schooling space. But so I learn actually as much as all of you do from being here, and that is really fun. Now, we will be answering chat as we go, so feel free to pop your questions and comments in. If we don't get to you live, that means we'll come back later. Our speakers will come and look in the comments as well, so feel free to ask anything that you would like. We're here for you. That's why we do this. It's for you. So make sure, again, you communicate. Let us know how we can support you. Ask for resources, all of that. We are a beautiful community of people who are all exploring living their version of freedom. And so we all want that for you and encourage you in that, and want to support and give you any resources that we can to help you along the way. So do connect too with, it's not just the speakers, there's also incredible like-minded families here in this group, here listening along. So connect. Now, what else can I say about that? With the experts, really do have a look at, like, go and stalk them a little bit, because these people are the real deal. And off the back of this too, we are hoping to launch the podcast, the Worldschool Summit podcast. And so let me know who you would like me to interview. If it's you, then I would love to hear from you. Let me know if you would like to be on the Summit podcast, because that is going to start after this, and you might see some of the speakers popping up there and me do some sneaky little interviews around the presentations. And the other way that you can connect is in the Facebook group. And so make sure that you are in there. You are, I think I already said that. I think we're probably covered. I think I hit that dot point on here twice. A little bit more about the Worldschool. I'm just going to bring it up. Do we need some some music while I'm here? Okay. A little bit more about the business bundle. So what you get in the business bundle is you get lifetime access to all of the summit recordings, which is here. You will also get access to last year's summit recording. So there's 30 plus sessions there. You'll get a live business planning session with me. It's going to be in a week's time. So on the 18th, next Monday, we're going to be live for 2 hours where we're really deep diving into business planning. So again, for me, I could not do this without my business. Many of us, like, even if you get a gap year, if you want to continue to be able to travel, often a business is the best way to be able to fund the journey, right? So if you don't even know where to start, or your business at the moment is location dependent and you want to make that independent, I'm a business strategist and I own a marketing agency. This is what I do. I work with high level women, multiple 7-figure companies, all the way down to beginners, to transform their business and figure out a way to live their life by design. This is what I do every day, and I have been for 6 years. So this business planning session normally would be $300. You get it inside the bundle, so it's only $97 for everything. You also get the mini course, which is my business by design mini course, so that you have this 6-part framework for figuring out exactly what your values are, the kind of day, life, week you want to live, and how your business can support that in terms of hours and income. So there is a step-by-step process to building this out to create an offer that your people actually want. So you will get that as well. You also get a 30-minute one-on-one with me, so that I can really make sure that what you're designing is going to get you up the right mountain, right? Sometimes we climb up this mountain and we realize, oh, hang on, I don't actually want to do that. I don't actually like working with these types of people, or I don't actually want to be online all the time, or I don't actually, whatever. So we're going to do a 30-minute deep dive to make sure that what you're creating is actually what you want. And there's specific framework of questions that I will ask you in relation to the course to really just get you to double check, because sometimes other people can see what we can't see. And you'll also get 2 months free access to a website builder, an all-in-one marketing tool. So you may have heard of High Level. We white label that for our clients inside our agency. We call it Free SEO. We on-sell it actually cheaper than you can get it directly from High Level, with all of the support, all of the templates and everything. If you buy the bundle, you get this access for 2 months for free. You don't have to continue to use it. You also then get 50% off forever after that point. The reason is if you're going to start a business, this is the easiest tool to use. It's everything. You can schedule your social media, you can send emails, you can create your website, you can do literally everything, forms, the whole shebang, all on the back end of this tool. And it's the easiest one I've used. I've tried to break it before we took it live. I couldn't break it. And so now we sell it. And you will get it again 2 months free included inside the VIP business bundle. So if you are serious about this kind of lifestyle and you know that you're going to have a business, this is honestly the best deal I've ever seen on getting like actually hands-on to start your business. This is exactly what I would have wanted. I've created exactly what I would have wanted getting started with the support, the course, like everything is there to kickstart that journey so that in 2 months you have a business ready to go. As in, you can start marketing. Hopefully you'll start marketing before then, but you'll actually in 2 months take the time to build it and be ready to launch, whether that's using our platform or something else, whatever is fine. But that is the business bundle. So let me know, DM me if you've got questions about that or email the team. You will see my team popping in and out. We have Christina, the beautiful Christina will be probably the person you see most forwarding questions to me. If I miss a question, just tag me again. There's lots going on, okay? I'm bound to miss things. I'm not ignoring you. DM me again. Like if you need an answer or tag Christina and she'll like send me a personal email or something. But I'm not being elusive. There's just lots of people. We've got 500 and something registrants and like 15 sessions over 3 days. It's a lot. And so it's super fun and it's busy. And if I miss something, I'm really sorry and I will get back to you. So make sure you connect in there. All right, let me have a look. What else do we have here before we go? Oh, the other thing that I wanted to tell you about, I wonder if I can share my screen. I wonder, is our hubs. So we are, like I mentioned, traveling for 6 months next year. And I'm going to see if I can share. I don't even know. Slides. Nope, no slides. Share screen. There we go. Okay. Oh my goodness, too many tabs. Here's homeschool. It doesn't want to share. Oh, Worldschool, it's right at the top. There we go. Okay, here we go. So we have some upcoming pop-up hubs, which means that me and my family, so I've got 4 children, they're aged from 12 all the way down to, will be 4 next year. So 4 to 12, they're a mixture of genders, and we are going to be in these places for over a month for each one. And so what we decided to do is create our own communities while we're there. So if you and your family would like to come to Thailand or Japan or Greece or Bali, then please get in touch with me. You can see here worldschool.au/hubs. What this is just an opportunity to connect in for 2 weeks into a community of world schooling families where you get an itinerary, a really robust itinerary where you can see exactly what activities are going on that day. There's either one big one or a couple of smaller activities each day that are completely optional. You pay $350 USD for the itinerary for 2 weeks, and you choose where you stay, you organize that yourself, you choose your own transport, all of that, the things that I know for me with a family of 6 of us that are really individual. I know I always have really specific things around where I stay. And so let me just check here. I'm here. Okay. I always have really specific things around where I stay. And so for me, it's really important that we get to choose our own accommodation, our own transport. And that means that you just know where the families are going to be and you get to opt in or out. So if we're going to, have a big beach day and that's really not your thing, then you can do whatever you like on that day. Or if we're going for a walk and you know that, oh my gosh, you've got a newborn and you don't want to go for a really big walk, completely fine. What we promise is a mixture of activities and a mixture of activity levels that are suitable for all ages. Again, I've got from young, like nearly teen to 4. And so all of these activities suit us as a family, all of them. And you get to choose which ones you come to. So if you would like to connect in with families, I think there'll be maximum 10 families at any one. We can eat dinner together. It's just an opportunity to, it's like a we're all just collecting together in one place, and we get to hang out together when we want to hang out and do our own thing when we want to do our own thing. Of course, me and my family will be at every activity because we've designed it based on what we want to do. So that is the hubs. All right, stop sharing now. I think that's all of the stuff. I think it is. Let me just double check. That's it. So the last thing is just thank you. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited for you. Let me know, introduce yourself. I don't want this to be like a bunch of strangers. I want to get to know you. Tell me what your story is. That's the really fun thing about world schooling, is that everybody has this incredible story that they're building, or they've lived, or they are living. And so tell me your story, introduce yourself. I would really genuinely love to connect with you, and maybe one day we'll see you on the road. All right. Look forward to seeing you. We'll be back at 10 o'clock with Beth from Kids Love to Cook. She's incredible. My kids love to Cook. It is an online kids cooking program. There is a course, there is a membership, like a club where they get to cook together. Super, super fun. And we get to do it wherever we are, because we always stay somewhere with the kitchen, like I mentioned, really fussy about what we're doing. So come back for that if that interests you. If your kids love cooking, then it's a one to attend. And then we've got lots of other things during the day. So I'll update you as we go. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the summit.